Hey guys, it's me, AJ from BLWA Diecast, and the Christmas season just came and went, so let's see what I got car related and channel related for Christmas. Alright, so of course, let's start with the Diecast cars. First up, we got the 1970 Ford Ranchero. It's basically an El Camino, but from Ford, because you gotta compete. I've seen this one in stores a lot in like a green color, but I like this blue a lot more, so I'm really happy I got this one for Christmas. It's gonna be cool. Next up, we got the 1969 Pontiac Firebird. For those of you who don't know, the Pontiac Firebird is like based on the Camaro, so it's a lot like the Camaro, but it's not because it's a Pontiac. This is the first generation, and I actually just unboxed a second, I think it's a second or third generation Firebird Trans Am in a previous video. Check out that video here, and this is what the car looks like right there. So go check that out. But yes, Firebird and Matador Red, which I know was available in 1957. So it's a pretty old color. I mean, if they're using it for over 12 years, and I don't know when it started. Next up, the 1967 Pontiac GTO, continuing with Pontiac Muscle. This would have been, I think, the third year for the GTO, I believe, and it's arguably the first muscle car, which is really cool. This is a tiger gold poly, and it's called that, I'm guessing, because Pontiac used a lot of real tigers in their GTO ads, which is really cool. Like, come on. Nobody uses real tigers in ads these days. Like, let's get that. We've seen enough CGI. Let's get some of that real stuff back. So that's going to be fun. Then we got some Super 70s, a nice two-pack. We got a 76 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, and a 1972 Buick Riviera, beautiful boat tail Riv. Well, it's definitely the most beautiful Buick ever made, but it's arguably one of the prettiest cars ever made too. Very cool. You know, Buick is in business. Oldsmobile is not, but arguably Buick's not much of business right now anyway. The redesigns do look good though, but there may not be too big of a future for Buick. Very cool cars though. The 1966 Oldsmobile 442. This was Oldsmobile's power option, their muscle car. And I don't know when they started production. 66 is definitely around one of the first years, though. This is based off the same vehicle, like chassis and all that design as the GTO. So very similar, but it's Oldsmobile, so it's different. This one looks very cool. And I don't have very many Oldsmobiles in my collection. So these two are going to literally multiply it by 3. Next up, we got the class of 1971. Got a 1971 Dodge Charger Super Bee and a 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. So those are going to be some crazy cars to unbox. And this is my first Charger. I have a Challenger, but no Chargers. That'll be my first Charger in the collection. And the Monte Carlo was Chevy's luxury option throughout the 70s and 80s and maybe the 90s. I'm not sure. But it's going to be really cool. And they're both in red, which is my favorite color. So this is going to be real fun to unbox. Some super high-spec muscle cars. Next, everything's about to fall. Next up, we have the 1962 Chevy Bel Air. Next up, Chevy Bel Air, 1962. If you know me, my favorite car is the 1957 Bel Air in tropical turquoise. And this is a 62 Bel Air, and it's twilight blue poly, but it's basically a turquoise. Very cool car. The Bel Air was, at one point, top of the trim line, the best Chevrolet you could get, until it got replaced by the Impala in 59. The 58 Impala was a Chevrolet Bel Air Impala. It was a trim line of the Bel Air, and then it got its own make the next year. So this is going to be fun to open because it's a Bel Air, and it's part of my ongoing collection of basic cars, not super crazy muscle cars like the Charger we just looked at. All right, last we have the 2022 Chevy Camaro ZL1. I'm pumped about this one. I've been looking for this one for a while. I love this car, dude. It's just so cool. It's sharp, it's aggressive, and it's the last of the great Camaros. I mean, they're getting rid of them for who knows how long. So this is going to be really fun to have. And the current 6th gen I have is a small, a Matchbox. So it's not that detailed. It's black, so you can't really see all the details. This one's a nice rapid blue. So it's really going to look good in my collection with the rest of the Camaros that I have. All right, let's get on to the next stuff. All right, so let's continue with some of the more car-related stuff. I got this Autoworld 2024 catalog. This is going to be awesome. It'll allow me to look through every car they've made, I guess, this past year and hand select which ones I want to buy, which I could have done online, but that's not near as fun. And this is just tangible. And it lists every single car. It's really cool. You should definitely, if you're into collecting like I am, you should definitely check one of these out. It's an awesome addition to your collection because you can literally just look at everyone. Like here, I didn't even know they made a 1980 Monte Carlo this year, and now I do because the website is not that easy to navigate. So this is so cool, and now I can get all the cars I've been missing. Next up on the route of magazines, I got a 1-year subscription to Car and Driver, and I absolutely love Car and Driver. They're my go-to source for car articles and any information on cars, really, besides Google searching. And I'm not sponsored by them, but I highly suggest them. Like, go check out their website. They have new articles every day besides the weekends. They release some amazing content. Again, not sponsored. Definitely go check them out. And then, something that is beyond cool. These right here are vintage original car advertisements. These were in magazines back when these cars were new as advertisements, and they've been poster boarded and laminated. My family got them at a local antique shop of sorts. So this one right here is for the 1941 Hudson. Hudson, like Doc Hudson from Cars. But they're not even in business anymore and haven't been for a long time. So this is really cool. Yeah, this one's from 1941. It says it on the back, and it says it right here. And this is just so cool. It's a piece of history. It really is. It's a time from a different era. We got a 1965 Corvair, Chevy Corvair. This is an incredible car. Not in like terms of being a car, but just the story behind it and Ralph Nader and all that. Rear engine car. It's so cool. Love the Corvair. 1965. And then this one's the craziest because it's a DeSoto, and that's not the crazy part about it. 1940, which is really old. But the real shocker, $905. $905 for the high-end model. $845 for the base. That's insane. You can't buy a used car for that. You can't even buy a go-kart for that. You can buy no sort of automobile for $905. It just really shows you how much we've changed in the last 80 years. Wow. And next, another piece straight out of history. These were my great-grandpa's and my grandma, who that was her dad, gave them to me this year. He drove trucks and school buses. License plates. Original license plates. 1972, expired in 73. Got a blue one. And they're colored also. When have you seen a colored license plate? 1971, expires in 72. And then this one is not even out of the packaging. It's still in the plastic. And there's holes. But original packaging from 1971. This one also expires in 72. If this is your birthday, let us know because that'd be crazy. But anyway, these are really cool. Like, I have some modern license plates hanging on my wall from my parents, old vehicles. But I'm going to have to replace them with these. Not this one. This one's staying in the packaging. But replace them with these because that's so cool. Like, you never see old license plates. It's insane. And then that's all for the car-related stuff. But channel-related stuff, first off, this light. It's a lot better than the literal Dollar Tree flashlight I've been using to make my videos. This thing puts out some lumens. So this is going to be real. This is going to help to increase the quality of my videos, and I can make them at night. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making them at night. So that's really cool. And then what you're watching this video on is a tripod. So I can make videos like this and not be like, hey, sister, hold the phone. So that's really cool. I have it now set up on my bed on some books. And I have this, which when I hit this button, it starts recording, and then I can stop it. So I don't have to get up and move everything around to stop the video if I make a mistake. It's really cool. All right, guys, that's it for this video. What did y'all get for Christmas? Let me know in the comments. It doesn't have to be car related. If you got anything cool, put it in the comments. We'll check it out. And with that, share the video with your friends, subscribe, and like. I'm really close. I'm at 91 subscribers. That's so close to 100. Just please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Only like 1% of my viewers are subscribed. So please subscribe down below so we can hit that 100 mark. That would be incredible. Share this video with your friends so I can reach that goal. Subscribe for more amazing content. Like a video. I know I already said this, but you got to burn it in your brain. All right. See y'all later. Button.